Greetings, humans. I'm Ante. And I'm George. And this is Cuscus. And welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. It's Nergie! How can anyone not like Nergie? So I heard Nergie saying that a lot of this album is inspired by their tour with Arch Enemy because he felt like Arch Enemy's songs are a lot more catchy and anthemic than theirs, and that they wanted to do an album full of like Behemoth catchy anthems and bangers. So what I'm gonna say is, I'm not that much of a fan of Arch Enemy's style of bangers, but having heard the first single from this album, The Shit of God, speaking of which they have merch socks that are called The Feet of God, I'm really curious what, the overall vibe of the album and feeling of the album will be with bangers. And I wasn't gonna let this album release without doing a reaction to it. As far as I'm concerned, Behemoth are pretty good at anthems anyway, so if they're actually aiming for it, this should be pretty bloody epic. Yeah, and this one's called Lvciferaeon. Lvciferaeon. The V is essential. Yes. Are you ready? Now. I hear the Arch Enemy now. Woo! I love it when he does that.
Let's raise the shades of shattered holes, full of instant poison wine. Let's raise grail and drink to him, to Lucifer, his light sublime. If I am God, everyone is. If I am God, if I am not, none exists. If I am God, let's drink for that tears his shed. He who has nothing and your shame. Let's raise rail and drink to him, the freedom's father, the land's disdain. If I am God, everyone is. If I am God, if I am not, none exists. If I am God, let's toast him. Contemplating horns, who bears the naked truth of stars, and umbra free your mortal coil. To Baphomet, King.
Wow!
Let's drink to him, the morning sun. Made of providence, beholden to none.
This is awesome.
Lord of prophet, Lord of Gehenna, to Lucifer with aurora shorn. If I am God, everyone is. If I am God, if I am not, none exists. If I am God, everyone is.
fucking awesome. That was so good. That sounded so good. That was an anthem. When he said the "if I am God" thing, it reminded me of the "I am nothing" part from the Deathless Son. It had that vibe with the scream, but also choral effect. It was sounding so epic. It definitely feels like the kind of thing you would want to play in a cathedral. Yeah. They were in a cathedral-like looking place. Yeah. So, I'm curious if that was an actual cathedral. Dude, that was fucking amazing. You have in the video all these recurring elements of like eyes where eyes aren't supposed to be, like in his hand and in his mouth. So, I don't know what's up with that. I really want an interpretation to that, but I couldn't conjure one up. So, I don't know. It could be a way of saying that what you choose to see is also something you do actively. That's why, you know, when you speak, it's something you do. What you do with your hands is something you do. And what you choose to look at and what you choose to absorb is also something you do rationally. So you can choose what to look at and believe in, which would be something that goes along with their concepts. For, choosing not to believe in the man upstairs who happens to also take a dump sometimes. And when he does, it sounds like this. Because the album is the shit of God. Yeah. Like your shit doesn't stink. Yeah, he's really picking battles with the homie up above. Yeah, but that's not new for Nergie. No, it's not. I don't really know what to say about this. I just really liked it. Yeah, it's got that primal black metal feeling with all the tremolo picking, but it also has like a groovy dimension to it, right? So it's not that kind of more flat dynamic that you have in traditional black metal. It's definitely more groovy. It's like meaty and big sounding and burly, right? Yeah. And I felt like that ta-ta-ta-ta-ta part, that's where it cuts. That's what really gave it more of a death metal, melodic death metal sort of thing that I thought, I can hear the arch enemy in that. A little bit, I suppose. Yeah, there were more things that I wanted to pick on, but it's just so powerful imagery. I mean, I'm pretty sure Nergal's wardrobe is at least as stocked as that of a symphonic metal diva. Yeah, like if you look at symphonic metal videos and there's someone who puts on 3 outfits, it's like, yeah. Who has better fashion, Simone Simmons or Nergal? Go vote. Okay. Yeah, that was very. I think it changed to a higher key twice at the end. You do? Yeah. I never follow key changes. It just kind of strikes you when it like shift in tone and all things. I didn't see it. I don't know if it was twice or if it just seemed, but at least once it was. Are we done here? No. So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse is out.